everyone, Corey from CoreyReviews back here with another video. Today is my third weigh-in for YouTube. When I did my last video, I thought I was going to be doing weekly weigh-ins, but I decided just to, for better results for you guys and to not make it, every week another weigh-in. I'm going to be doing one weigh-in every month. So the first of every month, I'll do a weigh-in for you guys. Some of the weigh-in videos may not be as long just because I don't know what the first of every month brings for my schedule. But today is kind of a cool day because I got an exclusive invite to go see The Secret Life of Pets. I think it comes out like next month. So my sister and I are going to go see that tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and do the weigh-in now before I eat anything. And then after that, we're going to go out there and get some lunch. I've been trying to work out as much as I can, eat as healthy as I can, and staying in contact with the main guys, Big Block Blu-ray, Unbox Everything, and Blu-ray Dan. If you're not subscribed to those amazing blue tubers, I'll have all the links down below. Without further ado, my third weigh-in. Alright, so again guys, my second weigh-in on YouTube was 264.4 pounds. So let's go ahead and see what it says. Alright, here we go. So it looks like the weight is 251.8 pounds. So yeah guys, that is awesome. I'm almost out of the 250s, which is a place that I haven't been since high school. So hey guys, the next time you see me, my sister and I will be getting lunch, and then we'll be heading on to that Secret Life of Pets screening. So see you guys then. All right everyone,
Morgs.
Back at it. We haven't done a video together in quite a while, but like I said, we are here at the Angelica Film Center. This is the Shops at Legacy. So we're gonna get some lunch right now. We'll show you guys what we get for lunch. Probably go shopping around the area, and then we are seeing The Secret Life of Pets. So yeah, we're seeing The Secret Life of Pets early screening, advanced screening. I think they said it comes out next month. Hopefully there's not an embargo. If there is an embargo, we can't do a review on it. But if there isn't one, then we'll come out and give our review. Even if there is an embargo, we'll try to see as much as we can. So we have our passes right here. Let's get on to it. Alright guys, so we just got out of the Secret Life of Pets screening. So there is no embargo on the film, so I guess we can talk about it. They didn't have us sign anything. They just asked for our favorite movie scene once we left the theater. That was really about it. This screening was packed. I mean, beyond packed. Thankfully we showed up like a few hours early because there were probably at least almost like 100 to 200 people that got turned away from this screening. But yeah, so the movie itself, in my opinion, is awesome. I don't know what you thought about it, but I thought it was really, really good.
I thought it was good. I thought it would be a little bit longer, but it is a pretty short film.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun, and it's really good. It's a really good family film, especially just for me since I'm 17. Like, it's really enjoyable. It's a lot of comedy, a lot of humor in it, and then I don't know. I feel like it was just really good. It kept you on the end of your seat the whole time.
Yeah, there was a lot of comedy in this movie. I definitely think it's one of the funniest animated films I've seen. It's literally from the beginning of the film, like all the scenes that you see in the trailer with all the dogs and the cats and stuff, like starting their day and all the music and everything, that's right at the beginning of the film. So you just get that out of the way. It's still really funny in context, but then like right after that, it kind of picks up. It takes a few minutes for the film to actually start, but once, the film is about Max, a dog, and his owner. They live in New York. His owner gets another dog, Duke, and Max is kind of, defensive, and it's like, I don't want this dog here, but the Duke is a much bigger dog, and then, Max tries to figure out a way to get rid of Duke, and then Duke and Max kind of get lost in New York, and it's kind of their adventure to get back home by the end of the day, before the owner gets home. And it's kind of like Toy Story with pets. It was just really, really entertaining, really clever, a lot of really funny jokes, and it's really just kind of a comedy adventure. It's literally nonstop laughs from beginning to end. It's only like an hour and 20 minutes long, so it just flies by. But yeah, it was really funny.
Yeah, It was a lot funny. I think personally my favorite character was Kevin Hart's bunny.
Yes. So Kevin Hart, he plays a bunny that's like the leader of the like revolution to take down the humans. And Max and Duke, they get involved with him, and they're kind of with him, and then they're, you know, against him and everything. It's kind of this kind of on and off again relationship that they have with Kevin Hart's character. And Kevin Hart's character is so funny. He fits this he fits this movie perfectly. He is so funny. Kevin Hart has the best lines in this movie.
Yeah.
Every time he's on screen, you're just laughing hysterically. There's not one moment of his that is just like, oh, that didn't hit. No, every moment of his hits. Pretty much every joke in this movie hits. I mean, you kind of get like comedy fatigue after a while, like with most comedies that are just like laugh out loud from beginning to end. Like there's moments where you're just kind of like, okay, I kind of need a break from laughing. But you know, once you kind of get that break, then you're right back on, you're laughing again. Also, I don't know about you, but to me, it had a lot of laughs, but it didn't have a lot of the like emotional depth that a lot of like Pixar films have, like Toy Story. It had some emotional moments, but they were really cut short, and it was kind of like, here's an emotional moment, and then kind of get right back into the laughs. And being a really short movie as it is, it didn't have a lot of time to really give you a lot of depth with certain characters and certain scenes and situations. Also, this movie is definitely a love letter to New York. I mean, they explore so many different places. There's so many different characters that kind of fit, you know, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and all these different places that they go throughout the film.
It definitely like the concept of like there's a part in the movie where Max is like, what do they do all day that we don't know? Like they don't understand where like what us owners what we do during the day. So it's actually really funny to think like this whole movie is within a time span of, let's say, us not being there.
Yeah.
So it's really cool how their adventure ended, like literally was like from like 8 a.m. to like literally 8 p.m. Like,
so someone who has like a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, it's like
this whole adventure goes on.
Yeah, and it's so fun, and like, you know, it's nothing. It's not a sad. It's. I thought something was gonna be really sad, like Pixar, Toy Story, like something that was gonna make me emotional. But really, there's nothing that will make you cry. Nothing that will make. I mean, it's very heartfelt.
There's some emotional moments,
but it's not like,
again, kind of cut short.
Yeah, it's like it's sad for like a minute, and then it's like, okay, we're just gonna skip this and then go on to something funny, and especially at what Corey said, like the time and stuff. But it's definitely a really fun movie, and I love the concept of the whole dogs, cats, lizards, anything, any animal
crocodiles,
you can think of,
bunnies,
any animal you could ever think of.
Yeah.
It's such a fun movie, and I honestly think it's a really good movie, and I think it'll do very good.
Yeah, I think kids will love this movie. I think it's even better than Zootopia, which I enjoyed.
I love Zootopia.
And I think that kids will enjoy this movie more. I think adults will enjoy this movie more. I think it's more, a lot of the jokes were like really adult friendly, if you will. I think like adults will walk out, be like, man, I was laughing from beginning to end, and kids will walk out being like, I was laughing from beginning to end, because it kind of hits you with adult joke, adult joke, kid joke, and it's just literally nonstop for an hour and 20 minutes where, I mean, you're gonna walk out kind of like just feeling fatigued from it. It's almost like getting off a roller coaster or something. You're just like, man. But yeah, I think that everyone of all ages, and we really did have like everyone of all ages in the screening. But yeah, I think everyone will enjoy this movie. But the best part of the screening, which she missed, this was the funniest thing, was that there was a guy who was going down to get a refill of popcorn, and he was turning the corner where he can exit, but there was no exit there. It was just a wall. So he literally turned right and went smack dab face first into the wall, kind of like almost fell back, you know, got himself back together, kind of shook it off. And I mean, I don't think anyone else in the auditorium noticed it. It was absolutely hysterical. I was like laughing for almost 10-15 minutes straight. I could not stop laughing. I felt bad for the guy because he just thought that was an exit, but it was
unfortunately it was no exit. Yeah. And we saw a surprise guest today.
Yeah, I'll actually put a picture up. There's this guy here who looked identical,
exactly
like Robert Downey Jr. straight out of Civil War.
I'm not even. See, even they noticed him.
Yeah, I think they just noticed.
I think they just saw him in his Iron Man costume. We pieced out to him, you know.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah, if you see Secret Life of Pets, you'll know R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Such a great movie. I cannot wait to actually check this one out again. I think, like I said, it's one of the best animated films that I've seen in a long time. So overall, I'm going to give The Secret Life of Pets a solid 9 out of 10. Really, the only thing negatives I could really think of is maybe it should have had a little bit more emotional depth. That I think, the movie could have been like maybe 10 minutes longer to explore some of those things just a little bit more before getting back into the comedy. It's rewatchable for me, but I think that it's not as rewatchable as some other movies this year, like Sing Street, or I was talking to her about The Lobster. Like certain movies this year that I've seen that I just absolutely loved. What do you give The Secret Life of Pets?
I would give it an 8.5 because I personally feel like, as an audience member, when it was talking about like the owners, especially Duke's owners, I really wanted to know more about his owner, what happened.
That was one of the weakest parts of the film.
It was, because you meet Duke, you're like, where did he come from? Like, that's the main thing. Where
and
did
that was
he come
like
from?
almost like straight out of Toy Story 3. It felt like a scene out of Toy Story 3 with Lotso.
Yeah, and so I really wanted to know more about his character.
Yeah.
I also kind of wanted to know more about the main character's owners, like Max's owners.
You don't really see much of the owners. Maybe in the sequel. I have a feeling this movie's going to do so well that you're going to see probably 20 more Secret Life of Pets movies, because there's so many other characters they could explore. There's so many other parts of New York they can explore. What are the owners doing? More pets, more situations, more comedy, hopefully more drama.
Yeah, more Robert Downey Jr.
More emotional depth. But more RDJ, more guys running into walls.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Definitely go check out The Secret Life of Pets when it comes out July 8th, a theater near you. I think you're going to love it. If you have kids, you're going to love it. And I think Robert Downey Jr. enjoyed this movie as well.
I think he enjoyed it very well.
All right, so until next time, Corey,
Morgan.
catch y'all later.